call. That may go about 12:30. I guess first off, how you feeling physically? How's the ankle?
I mean, it's sore. I mean, just like, luckily the bye week came just in time, so, I was able to heal up a little bit and stuff. But, I mean, it's on the right track of healing up, so, I just got to keep pushing and keep playing.
You good to go for the game?
Yeah, I am, most definitely.
Senior night in your hometown, what's that going to mean to you?
I mean, it's going to mean a lot, just the amount of time that I spent at Fayetteville, the upcomings and the downfalls and, everything that come with it. But, at the end of the day, Fayetteville, is home. It's been home for me for a while. So, I'm blessed to be able to have, played in front of my friends and family, the love and support that I got from the University of Arkansas. So, I'm blessed to be called a Razorback.
What do you think the emotions will be like when you're getting introduced and,
Oh, yeah, most is going to be – it's going to be pretty high, man. I'm going to try to hold everything in, but, it just – you got to kind of wait till Saturday just to kind of see how you really going to feel because, it's just one of the lifetime type of things, and, you don't really know how you're going to react until you're out there. So, I just, however it is, I just know, healthy, not healthy, I'm going to go out there and just play hard as I can.
I know this year hadn't gone like you guys had hoped, but what would beating LSU mean to you? They're ranked in the top 10. It's a trophy game and all that.
It means so much, man. Just get that SEC win to get that boot back, bring it home, and versus a quality opponent. The credit to LSU. They're a good opponent, and for us to go out there and battle and compete and try to go get that boot, man, it'd be huge.
What's this week been like for you and CJ? I mean, you guys have been playing together for a long time. I mean, have y'all talked about, with the emotions both of y'all be feeling on Saturday?
Definitely. I mean, I think CJ he has one more year, so he'll be able to come back for another year. But I mean, we kind of a couple of days ago, actually, it's probably last week, probably been a week, but we kind of just talked about, it was like, dang, man, like, we're in here, like, this is it for me. Like, I only have a couple more games, so, it just really it makes you go back to, when we first started playing, just Ramey, when we first got on the same team, first meeting him, just seeing this big old dude. Me and him, we actually both competed at quarterback at Ramey, so he definitely won the job. He was a lot better quarterback than me. But, I mean, it's always been fun competing with him from all the way from junior high to high school. And, man, he got a big future ahead of him. And I just want him to know that, he got some big things planned for him. And, I wish him all the luck, and I'm going to be with him all the way.
You played for 3 defensive coordinators here, 2 head coaches. You've had some really good wins. You've had some tough losses. Kind of what's the ride been like?
I mean, I kind of look at this game as a game of life. In life, it's going to be a lot of downfalls. It's going to be some days that aren't as good as others. It's going to be some ups. It's going to be some days where you're feeling good, you feel like you can beat the world. But life is going to hit you with obstacles and things, ups and downs, roller coasters. But at the end of the day, if you keep moving, you'll be all right. So this season hasn't been what we planned, but as long as I keep moving and keep being strong and keep going forward, then I'll be all right.
How much did what you've gone through personally help get you through what you've had to go through on the field?
Oh, I mean, I feel if I hadn't gone through what I've been through and came and got some understanding and knowledge out of that situation, then it definitely would have been a tougher ride for me. But just some of the things that I've just learned, just growing up, just impulse control, just different things that from being in the group home, the shelters, and you've been around a bunch of different guys, different type of guys, you kind of get adjusted, and you learn to deal with things, things that are out of your control. Because not sometimes, when you're in those situations, a lot of things are out of your control. So, football, a lot of things are going to be out of your control in the game, So you just got to deal with what you can deal with and make the situation, as good as possible.
You came in as the same class as Yelda. It's one thing to have guys from out of state, but you don't even think of football in Denmark in the same sense. But he's had a pretty good career here. What do you thought? What's it been like having Yelda? What do you thought about him as a player here?
Yelda, he's a guy that you're going to see, in the film room, putting in the extra work, treatment room. He understands the game of football. He understands his assignment. You know, Yoda's just always been one of the guys that you can just count on. You know, he's going to do his job. He's going to be where he's supposed to be. And he's, you know, he's just a great leader. He's a great captain. And, you know, to have somebody, you know, beside me, a captain like that, I mean, he's kind of, you know, the guy that you kind of want to look at and be like, okay, this is how I got to do it. This is how it's got to be done. And he just does a really good job of leading. And I'm a captain at the same time, but at the same time, you know, you gotta learn from other people. So I kind of learn from him too. At the same time, you know, the way he do stuff, you know, how dedicated he is, because, you know, he gives the same mentality, and he's the same person every day. So, and you can't really beat that. So
it's just an impression a guy from a small European country can be a really good SEC football player.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't even know Denmark. I don't even know where Denmark is. I don't even know they have football. So yeah.
What have you seen from LSU's offense?
You know, they got 2 really good running backs. They got a big offensive line. You know, they can move a little bit, and they got some really good receivers. So, you know, they've had a great season so far, and really what I've seen from them, you know, they've always been the same LSU. They've always been, you know, not much different different in the play call and the style, you know, the style of offense that they run. And I mean, they play hard, so, you know, we got to just go out there and not match, but, you know, be even greater, you know, as far as our energy and effort. You know, we got to go out there and play it on and leave it on the line, you know. And you know, this is the last game for a lot of the seniors, so, you know, I think a lot of the seniors, well, last home game, so, you know, we want to leave out of Fayetteville on a good note. So
night game, upper 30s, lower 40s for kickoff. Just playing in that kind of weather with a night game here at Fayetteville.
I mean, you know, regardless of the temperature, you know, I know the fans, they're gonna show out. They're gonna show up and show out, and you know, they're gonna have our full support, and you know, we just want to go out there and make them proud and make the state proud, and, you know, regardless of the temperature of the weather, man, it don't really make no difference. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be cold, we're gonna be feeling it, but at the same time, you know, it's last home game, and, you know, you don't get the opportunity, you know, to play against LSU, the home game, last game, you know, too many often. So, you know, I'm gonna just go out there and just leave it out.
What's it been like playing with Santos the last couple of years?
I mean, Santos, he's a, you know, passionate guy, loves the game of football, and he's definitely one of those guys that, you know, in the practice field is he's gonna practice, you know, the way he plays. You know, he goes out and practice, and you know, he practice hard, you know, and does some really good things. And, you know, he's just a good captain altogether. You know, he's just a good guy to talk to, great guy to talk to, actually, and he's real passionate and genuine about the game of football, and, you know, his love spiritual wise, and, you know, his love for his family. He's just a great guy.
You know, this is one of the trophy games along with A&M and Missouri. Some people think Ole Miss is Arkansas's biggest rival. I mean, as an Arkansan, who do you think's your all's biggest SEC rival?
Oh, it's definitely LSU. I mean, I haven't heard Ole Miss, but I mean, I definitely, in my eyes, when I hear LSU, you know, it's time to rock and roll. So, you know, it's gonna be a fight. But you know, hopefully, if, you know, we go out there and we give that 100% effort and have the attitude with it, then we'll come out on top.
What makes LSU the biggest rival in your mind?
Man, just, you know, from when I was young, you know, Thanksgiving games, just, you know, all that. You know, you hear Arkansas versus LSU. You know, it don't matter what the record could be. You know that it's going to be a good game regardless. You know, everybody know Arkansas is going to go out and they're going to give it their all. And LSU, you know, they're going to bring it every week. So, you know, just from being young, watching games on TV on Thanksgiving, and, you know, just the rivalry, you know, the history between the two, and then, you know, the trophy game, it's definitely a rival game for us. So,
you know,